All right, guys, this is take two on my cell phone footage. Um, like I was saying previously during that crazy madness with the Rogue Pandas minting process from earlier today, I'm going to share with you the Rogue Pandas that I got. I got two, and I ended up selling one, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But I wanted to first show this one Discord server, Soul Rarity NFT Rarity. For those of you who don't know how to check the rarity on basically any collection, at least the major collection so far. I haven't checked any obscure ones, but on the Solana network, for some of the different networks and things like that. If you want to check how rare your piece is, you come here and, of course, do what I do whenever you join a new Discord server. You want to turn your notifications off. I put them to only mentions so that I can make sure if new announcements come in or if something is coming in specifically to me, I get notice of that. That way, when you're on the mobile app, you don't constantly see that message at the top of everything that's going on. And then, of course, same thing, privacy settings. You want to set your privacy settings to off to make sure that you're not getting any direct messages, because the direct messages are really only going to come from bots, people trying to steal your ETH, trying to steal your soul, no pun intended, and trying to take what's yours. So I think this is a really cool bot that you can kind of come in and you can kind of see, oh, now I know if I'm actually purchasing something that I really, really want. Like if you're searching for rarity, this is the way to go. There's a couple of other tools that you can use, but I'm finding this one to be really, really good. It has a 4-minute cooldown, and as you can see here, I was checking the rarity of cool koalas. Part of the reason that I sold the second one that I minted is I wasn't really a fan of it. I really only wanted one for the staking game for the casino. I didn't need to double down. But I'll get into that further. But I wanted to check the rarities of the cool koalas, and I'm going to be combing through these after I record this little quick video. But first, let me pan down a little bit so that you guys can kind of see the ones that I got and the ones that that I sold. So this is my Rogue Panda right here. This guy, he's not super rare or anything, despite how dope he looks. Number 6896. This is the first one I was actually able to mint. I think that if I had actually been able to mint in the beginning, I would have a better chance of getting a rarer panda. I don't know exactly how they set up the actual I guess the odds and the mathematics in regards to the actual like if you meant something in the beginning versus toward the end, you get a rare one. I just know that historically, whenever I've minted any of the projects, anything that I've minted in the earlier numbers, I've always gotten a better one. And I'd like to, and I'm thinking that the developers probably baked that into the process where if you're involved early, the earlier you are, the better odds you have of getting something that's rare. Not saying that you're guaranteed, but the better odds more than likely. This guy is super cool, but he's still listed as common. I think his rarity rank was something like 600 or something. I would put it back in here, but as you see for these koalas, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you because I'm gonna check the rarity on this koala right now that I wanted to look at, and you see people are just jumping in. But you see, this one is he's an uncommon. Rank 1256. That's actually not bad for a pretty cheap koala. I may actually snatch him up if you guys don't snatch him up before me. But I just wanted one of these on the floor just because I think that because of this derivative art style, the koalas are probably going to be a quick flip. I don't know much about the community. I just know that they're kind of copying and pasting that doodles slash there's so many other projects that are mirroring this style, and I think that people are just kind of wanting to get in, wanting to make a little bit quick bag, and I'm not above that too because I'm trying to stack soul so that I can work my way up to a more blue chip project. And that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't have any super high blue chip projects. And so I'm trying to get in early. I'm trying to see what I can get until I get my first blue chip. And I think that maybe that's what I'll call this video series, the road to the blue chip project. So let's see if I go to activity, this is the sale of the one that I sold. And no, that's just going to take me to the transaction on the Solana Explorer. I'll see if I can find the actual one, but it was a very, 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 very common one. I'm going to go to Rogue Panda so I can see if I can give you the facsimile of what it was, because you see here with these Rogue Pandas, he was a lot like this one with the Joker mask, the purple body, but it wasn't exactly this one. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can find something similar, so you can kind of get a sense. So part of the reason that I sold this one is because I wasn't really happy with the version that I got, not just because it was purple Joker, but it was like one of the most common types of Joker. There are more purple Jokers. This is the most common body type that is minted and available. And I don't know if people just don't like the artwork or this is actually very, very, very common, but he was really low on the list. So if you look at all these kind of like freaky art guys, now it's funny because people are posting that this Joker mask was an asset that was taken from, he was actually not this one, but he looked a lot like that because he had the same glasses and the same purple Joker, but he didn't have that cool backdrop. It'd be kind of cool if they had already restaked it to sell. I love that little Pikachu like hoodie. I wish I could have gotten one of those. But the point that I'm trying to make is that with these guys, I wasn't really a fan of the Joker mask in the beginning, and someone posted that that's an asset that they use from one of those common like asset management sites. So it wasn't original art, and they incorporated it in the pandas, which can either be good or it can be bad, because you don't have to have all of the artwork from scratch to be of any type of make any type of positive shift. Like I have buddies that make indie games and they've utilized like common assets for their games. That's pretty common practice. And there are even aggregate websites that have common asset management. But we all know that the top tier ones are going to make fully in-house created assets. So these are the Rogue Pandas that I got. I'm going to see if I can find an interesting low cost, but maybe uncommon or better cool koala. I kind of want two of them, and they're pretty cheap right now. So I got the first Rogue Panda. I minted it, at the mint price 0.777, sold it at 0.9. So I have a little bit extra that I think I'm going to use because I'm on the road to the blue chip, and that's kind of what I want to do. So I'm going to get this posted, comb through some of these, and then actually I'm going to go do some cooking. I've got my chicken marinating, diced up with some Korean flavored sauce, not Korean barbecue, but just that Korean marinade. So it's soaking right now. I got to wash my veggies, my bok choy and everything, and we'll be making some more videos. So I think I'll hook up a decent microphone, and maybe I'll do some on-camera footage. So the Rogue Panda roundup has been a ton of fun. I'm going to just keep making more videos because I just realized, why not? I'm already doing it. I'm inside all of these platforms. I'm trying to learn this stuff. Maybe we can learn it together. So like, share, subscribe. Wilder with Wilder, or Wild with Wilder. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but I am Ilix Wilder. And thanks for watching.